You weren't there over July 4th weekend.
No, we weren't, Your Honor.
When you came home, you had a conversation with the defendant.
When the tree was already cut down.
Just, I said, when you came home, you had a conversation with the defendant.
I did not, my wife did.
Really? I thought he said he spoke to you.
He spoke to me, I believe it was 2 days after that initial cutting, that when we came home and saw that the tree was gone, we had the conversation.
Who's we?
My wife and I.
I want to know about your conversation with the defendant. Did the defendant say to you there was a fire in the tree?
He did, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes.
And what did you say to him?
I said, wow. I mean, we were kind of floored about it because we came home and there was, I mean,
not flawed. I didn't
saw.
ask you flawed. Did he come to your house or call you on the phone?
No, we went next door to his house.
Fine. And he said to you there was a fire in the tree caused by fireworks.
That was his explanation as to why the tree was cut down. Correct.
Now, what did he say to you when you came over there and spoke to him about the rest of the trees?
He said we would speak about what we were going to do.
Don't look over there. Look over here. He said
that we would speak and further about what we were going to, how we were going to take care of the situation. Because
no, that doesn't sound right. You're over at his house. That doesn't
we were
sound.
In the driveway,
We're going to talk about the situation. What situation? What are you talking about? What situation?
That we came home and saw that the tree was cut down, and then we were having a conversation about it.
Well, but that was already done. He was talking about the rest of the trees, and you know that.
Days after that.
The days after, just a second. So days after that, did you have a conversation with him?
I did. He approached.
Fine. Okay. And what does he say to you, and what do you say to him?
He pretty much came to me and said that he had plans to cut the rest of them down, that he would go to the city and have the trees.
I don't want to say what he pretty much. I want to say what your neighbor said to you. If he came over to you, unless he came over to you in an aggressive stance, he said, these trees, I would say to my neighbor, and I got a lot of neighbors all over the place, I would say, your trees are on my property, and they're bothering me. I can't get out of my car. Let's see if we can work out something so that we can resolve the problem for me and for you. That would be a normal thing to say. So I don't want you to tell me what basically he said. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
Your wife's not here anymore. You don't have to be afraid of her. You get it? So I would like you to tell me what he said to you.
He approached me to tell me that he had planned on cutting the rest of them down, that he would go to the city and have them deemed a fire hazard. And to that, I said, for what I wanted to do was have him prove a property line because we weren't even sure whose trees they were anyways. That's the reality of it, is that it's...
No, let me tell you what the reality is from a lay person's perspective. This is your wife's picture. On your wife's picture, this is the property line. This is dirt. This is dirt. On this picture, you don't see any dirt on the defendant's property. It's all trees. So that minimally, all this stuff from here to here is on his property. And if he wanted to take a buzzsaw and go right down to his property line, he has an absolute right to do that. To me, it would make both houses look stupid. Wouldn't it make both houses look stupid to you to have half a tree?
Absolutely.
I mean,
that's why we were fighting so hard to not have them
well, you
removed.
can fight all you like. He doesn't have to live that way, sir. You know, when you put up big trees, sometimes you put up you say, oh, my child was born and I'm going to plant a tree. You plant a little tree. It's right on the property line. And now your child is graduating from college, and this tree is now all over your neighbor's property. The trunk that was a little tiny stalk is now the trunk is on my property. I'm going to cut the tree in half. Sadly, what you should have done, in my judgment, is said, you know what? This is a problem for both of us. We bought the house with these. We like them, but clearly you don't have to live with them on your property. So let's get together, figure out a way to get them out, because it's going to be expensive. Now, knowing you might have been reasonable. Wife, not so much. I like the trees. They're my trees. You can't cut them. Should have figured out a better way. Your case is dismissed. As soon as you counterclaim, you cut down the trees, clean up the debris. That's all.